6:30 now on this Friday morning. Good morning, Maryland. I'm Christian Schaefer. Howard County's second tornado in a week. This is some of the damage from the Glenelg area where that tornado touched down at 3:22 in the afternoon on Thursday. There was an EF1 tornado that touched down in Columbia last week. That one was also on Thursday afternoon at 3:34. So two tornadoes in Howard County almost exactly 1 week apart. Homes destroyed, trees falling down. The storm Thursday, the damage is affecting students this morning in Howard County. Two schools, Folly Quarter Middle and Clarksville Middle, both have to be closed today because the power's out and it won't be back on in time for school. People who live in Baltimore County still cleaning up as well after what we now know was a macro burst, not a tornado, left behind major impacts. This video from the White Marsh and Perry Hall areas. We have team coverage this morning on the cleanup effort that is still going on around the area, and we're going to start with WMAR2 News' Megan Knight. She's in Ellicott City this morning. So Megan, now the sun's coming up, what kind of damage can you see from this most recent severe storm?
Oh, Christian, yeah, it looks exactly like it did when we were talking about that EF1 tornado that touched down in Columbia last week. Lots of debris, lots of fallen tree branches. And take a look at this massive tree that fell in this person's home. We're on Fawn Haven Court in Ellicott City, right between Folly Quarter Road and Tridelphia Road. Massive tree. I went and stood by the root system after my last hit there, and it just towers over me. So massive tree. Fortunately, did not fall towards the house, fell away towards the road there. So that is a little bit of good news, at least for these homeowners. Other homeowners in the Howard County area, not so lucky. The National Weather Service says a tornado did touch down in Glenelg around 3:22 yesterday afternoon. That's about 5 miles southwest of where we're standing this morning. Now, they are still working to determine what EF rating that tornado was. They're going to be out here later today continuing to look at the damage to make that determination. We did speak to some people who live in this neighborhood, and they tell WMAR2 News that they are actually considering taking down some of the big, beautiful trees that they have in their yard just to prevent this kind of destruction from happening in the future.
The tornadoes come right through here. We're kind of Howard County's tornado alley, I think. You know, when we first moved here, we liked the trees, but now with the weather, it's becoming a liability.
Yeah, liability. Last week for people living in Columbia and now here in this part of Howard County. Now, a little bit of good news, I guess, to report in all this is that Lynette says that the weather is going to be much calmer over the next couple of days. So that'll give homeowners like these folks here on Fawn Haven Court a little more time to get that cleanup process started. We're live in Ellicott City. I'm Megan Knight, WMAR2 News.